Yo, yo,
What's happening?
What's up?
What's
What's
up,
up?
fellas?
what's going on?
Another show, another live. Here we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Ready to start it off. Ready to kick it off. How's it going, man? How you fellas doing?
Been good. Been
Feeling,
good.
feeling,
That's
feeling better
good.
after my hangover.
Well, I mean,
Nice.
you were a little ill. Green was a little ill.
Mm,
Now you guys
Yeah,
are
yeah.
fully back 100%. I guess
yeah.
well enough to get hung over, so that's a good thing.
Right.
Oh yeah, I went to my cousin's house to see the UFC fight, and
Oh,
yeah, I
nice.
drank a little more than what I was supposed to.
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do when you go to that.
Yeah,
No
it's the
chewing in the
weekend. Come
house.
on, man.
What's up? No chewing. How's it
No
going,
chewing. What's
brothers?
up?
What's up? What's up,
Um,
brother?
that's how it's supposed to go, man.
Yeah,
It's all
man.
good, man. It's good. Oh, and we got a new subscriber, Mezco Mswain. He's subscribed to us. That's a homeboy, dude. So that's
Oh
Nice.
awesome.
Oh
yeah, one
yeah.
of our Hasbros was
Yeah,
good.
that's one
Right.
of
Thank
the
you.
bros, man. So that's awesome right there. So yeah, man, it's 2022 is keeping it moving, and
Hmm.
they've already started with the nonsense with the retro Spider-Man waves. That's stuff like, oh man, dude. I don't understand their distribution. It's like I'm gonna put one over
Hmm.
here, I'm gonna put another one over there, I'll put another one over there. But wait a minute, I'm gonna put that one over there. And it's
Yeah,
like, what?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, see,
I
it
don't
seems to
even
be a
know.
new trend because they started that with the AOA wave, where Targets would just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
putting
you're
out
right.
cases of like a certain figure at different
Yes,
stores. And it's like,
yes,
what are
which
you
is
doing?
ridiculous. See, but you know what? The problem with that, see, here's what's gonna happen. Right now we're scampering for them, right? We're trying to find them. Everybody's trying
Hmm.
to find the ones they're trying to find. But what's in there going to happen with them whole cases is that you're going to have they're going to be sitting on the shelves because that's what the AOAs were doing
Hmm.
for a while. Like
that
they were
well,
sitting on the shelves.
they need to sit on the shelves now so I can find them.
No, I mean I agree, but it's
Yeah.
just silly that they're doing it. I mean, this just reminds me of the GI Joe Classified stuff from last year.
Yeah,
Having to
it's
go
Hmm.
there Sunday morning or check late Saturday night or what. It's just come on, man. Just release your
it
stuff,
was
man.
it was frustrating yesterday. So yesterday I went to work and I work I work pretty far from my house.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So there's three Targets where I work.
Yes.
None of them had them showing in stock, right?
Hmm.
Right.
The
Right.
one by my house had it in stock, but obviously in store only. So I couldn't come out of work and go pick it up. So by the time I
Right.
got out of work last night,
It's
um,
gone.
it
Right.
was gone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the fucking hilarious shit,
Yeah.
the three stores by my job showed them in stock when I got home.
What?
No,
All three of
that's
them.
messed up.
Yeah.
Come
They
Okay.
had
on.
Goblin and Black Suit Spidey.
See, and that's what's ridiculous,
Damn.
man. Because remember, I found Black Suit like what was it Monday or whenever it was early, right? Because I think
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know it was it was one of the fellas, Jared or whatever. Somebody put it up, and it's like, okay, cool. So I was like, let me go over here, and I told you there was those other toy dudes that were there too. So we're all like, okay, cool. And I thought, all right, that's how maybe he's just got way out ahead of the people. But then this
Hmm.
whole weekend, you've got the other dudes coming out, and I'm sitting over here like, all right, last night, because remember, I think I told you guys, I said check Saturday night before, like
Yeah,
whether it's
yeah, yeah.
night or whatever, and you might be
Hmm.
able to find it, and then you
Yeah.
go do the order and pick them up. So that's what I did. I found they had the armored version in Shocker. I was like, okay, cool.
Hmm.
So I immediately got them. Then I tried to get the Ben Riley, and it kept telling me like he's in stock. Then you go on there, he's not. He's in stock. Then you go in
Yeah.
there, then he's not. He's in stock. And I was like, what the hell? So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can find the symbiote for Blitz. And I'm like, all right, he's supposed to be in stock.
Hmm.
Then this morning, nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, when I go over
Yeah.
there, because it's showing that like potentially these guys are there, like all of them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I said, well, why? Because I wasn't really in a hurry for Hammerhead or Hobgoblin. I'm like, I'm gonna get these three at least.
Yeah.
And I go over there to pick up the two from last night, and I'm like, okay, so why is the symbiote this one showing here? And he's like, well, that's not necessarily going to be our store. You got to see if that's the store. I was like, I know, but it doesn't. When you go on there, it says, okay, these are the stores that it's supposedly at, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it doesn't tell you, like, you put it, I told him, I said, you put it on the website that these were able to be, you could order them and then go pick them up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing on the website now, but I can't click on them to just pick it up and get it. So that's why I'm at your store trying to ask you, where is it at? And he's like, well, I don't know. I was like, well, why put some of them on there that you can just put in the cart and do this and pick up? But yet you say they're stocked for the other ones, but you're not putting them up on there. And I'm getting texts back and forth saying it's in stock, it's not in stock, it's in stock, it's not in stock. But you're saying it's not in the store anywhere. Neither one of them. He's like, nah, man, I don't know. I mean, it just our systems it's sold out. And I was like, dude, what?
Man, they're just full of shit.
It's ridiculous. It's like,
dude, Target's shady, man. Like, because when I went to get mine today, the app was showing they were in stock, but nothing was on the shelves.
Nothing.
Luckily, like, I had a very awesome dude help me, and he was like, yeah, they're showing they're in the back, and he was like, would you want me to check for you? I was like, yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. So he goes in the back and pulls out Shocker and Black Suit. And now I'm sitting here thinking, like, you obviously have them available on the app, but they're not on the pegs. Like, what?
Right.
Like, what kind of shit? Like, what kind of shit is that, man?
Exactly.
And luckily, like, I'm lucky that dude was super awesome, because most Target employees, well, if they're not on the pegs, we don't have it.
We don't have it.
Well, I can clearly see on the app it says in stock. And
well, no, the best answer. It's a system error. It's showing in stock, but it's actually 0 in stock.
But see, that's bull, because how did I get the one that you let me order last night? How did I do that?
When I got this one, I went to the aisle. This was by my job. I went to the aisle, nothing on the shelves. So my wife collects Disney Doorables. So I went to go see, because they just released a new series. I went to go see if I find, some of the Series 7 for her. So I'm looking and I find, and this motherfucker was behind a Barbie doll. In that aisle.
Wow. People are hot. Yeah. So they put them over there. So that's why you know.
I started throwing Barbie dolls to the side, trying to see if I see Black Spidey.
So that means that it's showing up in the system, right? But obviously it's in the store. It just ain't where it's supposed to be. See, man, they need to get that together, man. They really need to get that together. It gets so, it's like, dude, I don't know.
It gets old fast, man. It's like cat and mouse with figures, man.
Yes, it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'll try tomorrow. I'm gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm going in the morning. I'm actually going to stand outside the motherfucking door. And if I see a scalper, I already got my Cobra Kai moves ready.
There we go. Put the moves on.
Dude, I'm going to do it, man. And if I see him, I'm going to grab him for you, dude, because I'm
going to
see if I can see those.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you too, man.
It's ridiculous, man. It's like.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just, I don't know.
It's so stupid. It's just, why make us fight like this over stuff? You got, like, just distribution, man. See, we can talk as much smack as we want about Toddy Mac, but I gotta hand it to man. His distribution's on point all time, every day, all day. I
don't know, but his quality after Yimbo's show was pretty down.
Yeah,
Chris opened up a year 2 Batman and broke the arm right on the live, man.
Well, he's trying to compete with Nick.
Oh yeah,
I thought you knew. He's trying to
most breakable figures of the year. Yeah.
But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and invite our guests in. Troubleshooters. Let's get troubleshooters up in here, man, and invite our guests into the fold, man. Let's do that real quick, like. Yo,
what's going on?
Hey,
what up? Thanks first of all, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, man. We really greatly appreciate you joining up in here. Like nothing but shout outs for that. That's much love right there. We really appreciate that. So
no problem, man. Thanks for inviting me. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're crystal clear. Because Blitz let us know, and we're like, what? Okay, cool. He just dropped it on us. He's like, all right. And I was like, let's do it, man. Hey, we always want guests to jump on the Lazy Boys, jump on Pick Bar with us because it's fun, man. It's fun. It's fun to have people on with us, man. It's exciting, man. So why don't you tell the people out here a little bit of something about your page, what's going on with you? Pump yourself up. That's what's up.
Got you. I got this, man. Hey, first of all, I like to say thank you for having me on the show because like this whole toy photography thing is like a discovery moment for me, right? Mm-hmm. So I come from born and raised Chicago, South Side Chicago, right?
Nice.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And living in the 90s, you only have a few choices in this city. You know what I mean? It's either gang culture or you're doing something else. Mm-hmm. And I chose that something else, which was hip hop and comic books.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Nice. So I always surrounded myself around with artists, and during that whole phase of things, I picked up photography. But I'm a hip hop dude. So I was just doing a lot of hip hop stuff. You know what I mean? And from Wu-Tang Clan, Pharoah Monch, Snoop, anybody, Common. I got Lupe. I got pictures of crazy artists. I'm cool with these two. So just doing that, the damn pandemic hit. But before that, I was doing a podcast called The Fly Nerd Group.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There you go. That's dope.
Like that.
And we talk about hip hop and comic book culture. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about our favorite hip hop artists or something. And we break that down, and then we break down certain comic books and certain if it's coincide with the movies and all that, we'll break all that stuff down. So we was doing the audio podcast, and then we went to YouTube. But now we're about to do the audio podcast again this year. Nice. So just pumping that real hard. The Fly Nerd Group, everyone, and all y'all. When I say Fly Nerd Group, that's for everybody. You know what I mean? If you do nerd shit, you a nerd. I don't care. You a computer nerd, comic book nerd, producing, beat making nerd, photography nerd. You are part of the culture.
That's true.
Awesome.
During the pandemic, I started to get into toy photography because you couldn't go outside, so there was no one to take. It was like, oh my god, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? So I got into toy photography. It started with Transformers.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. I weathered them down though. Yeah. So
yes.
I saw Yimbo talk about weathering on his show.
Yes.
So yeah, I've been on weathering myself. So I got into toy photography, and that just opened like a whole new world. Dude, people I knew for years was coming out like, yo, you doing that? I got the collection. And it's like collection, like my boy Excelsior. He's from Chicago, and I've been to his crib, him and his wife, dude. I swear to God, he got the entire Marvel universe. The entire Marvel universe. Seen nothing, and doubles and stuff. It's like, oh my goodness, what you do? So, get into that growing, and then meeting you guys. You, Yimbo, seeing Tuscan, Mr. Lee, Smurf and everybody. It's crazy. It's like you guys are like artists to an utmost because you do this shit every day. Y'all post every day, every week. You got contests going, groups going, battles, collabs. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. I be overwhelmed sometimes because the shots be so good. There's the wrestling group. You know what I mean? Yeah. You get the wrestlers, and then you got Star Wars, and then you got your Marvels, and then you got everything else, anime, witches, NECA. Yeah. It's just crazy. So it's like, yo, this is like seeing a whole bunch of artists like doing this shit. And it's dope to see that. It's dope to collab, and it's dope to be on this show. So yeah, I think that bring me up to the present tense.
We appreciate it, man. Massively appreciate that, man. Yes. That's a shout. I mean, but that's the thing about the toy community, man. The toy community it's just jam packed with talent. It's literally jam packed with talent, man. It's like you just and to say that, the thing is that, and this is for anybody, because a year ago I was right there. A year ago we were all right there in some sense. Just anybody can jump into this talent pool. Like, you just pick up the camera, whether it's your phone, whether it's a single lens reflex, whatever, and just start shooting, man. And you're going to enjoy yourself, and you're going to start experiencing like the community joy, because there's so much. The other day, he's a staple to the community in my eyes. The other day, Plastic Peeps won. He hit me up, and he was like, he was kind of in a low, I guess, or something like that. He said, he was just wasn't feeling motivated, and he saw some of the features on the pick bar, and then he also saw the show, and he was like, dude, that pepped me up. It put him back in the mix. He started taking pictures again, so he just wanted to shout out and let us know that that's where he was at. And I was like, dude, you get nothing but love. And I only gotta plug my computer in before it turns off. He said, you get nothing but love, dude, for that, because that's amazing that we actually inspired him like that. Like, we brought him back to shooting. Brought him back to shooting shots, man. And that's huge. Like, that I told him that blew my day, man, because I was like, dude, okay, so we inspired you to want to shoot more, dude. That's amazing.
But that's how I feel, because I watch y'all. I watch this show. I follow y'all diligently. So it's like, I see all you guys work, and if I'm like busy doing other stuff, you know what I mean? You just be busy. You know what I mean? World kicking back in, you just be busy. All right, it's cool. But seeing you guys just cooking every moment, you getting new toys, y'all getting new gadgets and trucks and all that. I see all that. So it's like, it inspired me, because I was like, man, I was looking at a truck a few months ago. I should have just got the truck. Just get the truck.
You know what it is?
Got the truck. Just get the truck.
You know what it is? It's like, for me, one of the best things about the community is it's impossible to duplicate somebody's photo. We all four of us can have the exact same figure, and we'll say we're gonna take the photo like this, the exact same way, and I guarantee you're still gonna get 4 different photos with 4 unique styles.
Yes.
So like, I think it was our last show or the show before, when we were just talking about what we want to do for 2022, and one of the things for me was, I wouldn't say up in the game, because when you say up the game, you're treating it as a competition. This is not a competition. But it's like, everybody brings something amazing to the table. Every day that you look at Instagram and you see somebody's toy photo, you're like, damn, that's a photo. Like, how did they do that? And you pick up little things as you go. So for me, like I said, for me is the customizing. I started customizing more, weathering more. I got a whole shitload of files on my computer ready to 3D print. I just got a new plate literally yesterday, so I can 3D print some stuff from my NECA diorama. But it's like, I love the community, because like I said, it's impossible to duplicate somebody. There's no way to challenge somebody, because everybody's unique.
Right.
And everybody brings it every single day. Like you said, everybody takes photos, and like, we post like religiously every single day, but
and going back to what you were talking about, with everybody having their own unique style, it's cool. Like, when you're scrolling through, like, you can just see a picture. Sorry, excuse me. But you can just see a picture and not even see like who the artist is, but just because of the way it's shot and the style, like, you immediately know, oh, that's Blitz's shot, or that's a Troubleshooter shot. And it's just amazing, and it challenges me to get out of my comfort zone and try new things, and just be inspired by everybody else. And this community, at least from my perspective, has been so welcoming and so amazing, with just positivity and building each other up, and say, hey, you need help with this. This is how I do this, or hey, you try this. It's been an amazing time, and I just thank everybody.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I got some cement bonds with you cats more so than I do with people in my real thing, because it's just like there's that shared mind, the same mind. It's almost like we a hive mind or something, dude. It's crazy because we're just like we can each other, and it's just like we're able to. What I love about this whole thing is that the world doesn't do this enough, but we do it a lot. I see in the toy community, and it's actually good. Is we give props to each other, man, and people need that. Sometimes you just need that to get you through your day.
And that's because in the other art forms is a lot of ego. And that's what I'm coming from that world and seeing you guys and togetherness, and just like you said, everyone big up everybody who care, no race. I don't care. You don't know who these people are, you know what I mean? So you bigging them up because of the art and for the culture and for the bigger purpose. Where on the other side is ego, is money, is all types of greed, is all types of popularity, is all types of fame. It's a whole generated nonsense. It's bullshit, right? Like it's all bullshit, so seeing that here and just seeing the kindness, it's like, wow, this is dope, dude. Like everyone in here is great in their own right. Like you said, it's like everyone in here is great, and there's other great people elsewhere. So it's like, oh man, this is dope. And it's crazy because like even in the photography world, there's a lot of like uppity like classism, like, oh, you use this kind of camera, oh, you use a camera phone, how dare you, Here it just ride all along. It's like, yo, I shot this with my phone yesterday before I went to work. Like, what?
Look at our boy Green shoots with a phone, and his photos, like, every time he posts, I'm like, wow. Like I still can't believe he uses a phone.
Man,
thank you.
Man gets flowers all day. It's dope.
Yeah, man.
And it's like, but that's what I love about this whole community, man. It's just all the time. It's like, and you learn. Blitz is right, because you learn stuff, man. I mean, look, our boy Midnight. What's up, man?
Dave.
Midnight.
Dave, what's up?
You learn stuff from a cat like Midnight, man. When he comes in and he's doing his customizing, he's showing. It's like, dang, man, I didn't even know you could do that with that. And he's like, and you're like, what? And so it inspires you, man. It's a lot of inspiration in this community, man. And I don't know, man. It's a community that's down, man. And I love that. Like,
it's crazy because everybody's, for the most part, like what Green said, is positivity, but everybody's welcoming. Dave is a prime example of that. Midnight stars. Like, he's so easy to talk to. Like, he'll shoot me ideas in the DM, and I'll shoot him stuff that I've shot and how I've custom certain things, and he'll give me ideas on how to do things. And it's just like a learning process between back and forth, and it's like no negativity. It's like, bam, like I learn from you, you pick up ideas from me, or like what we like to say, enabling, because I'll show him figures of things and he'll be like, I'll get a figure from there. But it's just like everybody's welcoming, everybody's cool. Like, you can hit up somebody of a photo you like and just message them, and it'll just be straight positivity from there.
Yes.
And you can have a full-blown conversation. Like, one of the things I love the most is like when we reach out to the people on the YTG pick bar, right? And it's the first time. We like to reach out to a lot of new accounts and try to, promote them and push them. So like, because when you get a new account, sometimes they feel like, oh, I don't have enough followers. Maybe I'm not doing the right thing. Maybe I should stop. But that little bit of exposure goes a long way to them. But the conversations is what makes me happy the most, because you get a full-blown conversation with them. Like, it's not just, hey, thank you, this is what I use. No, they're like, oh my God, and thank you, and I love your style, and have you any tips, or blah, blah, blah. And it's like a full-blown back and forth. And it's the interaction, for me, is what makes this community the best.
It's true, man. It reminds me of I don't know. It's like going to a good buffet, man. You just getting plenty of this selection. You just
man.
You can't eat it all, but it's all there, so you can go back for seconds or something. oh man, the community is it's major props. So troubleshooters, what you do you focus mostly on Transformers, which is I have to live vicariously through you doing the Transformers, or what is that your bread and butter that you like to shoot?
Oh no, it varies. I shoot what I like. You know what I mean? So whatever aesthetically like look good to me, I'll get it. Like I shot recently that I posted that Venom pic, right? And I only got the Venom because of these head sculpts, bro. Like,
yeah, that's
you know
right.
what
Let
I
me
mean?
see. Hold on. Let me hold on. Hold
Oh,
it
the
up.
diamond selector.
Hold on. Let me
Oh,
put it
yeah,
so.
that
shit
Oh
was
yeah, that's dope.
crazy.
The
That shit
diamond
was
selector.
crazy. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I got that.
Yes.
I take pictures of just what I like, you know. So I like Marvel, I like DC, I like NECA, I like I like them all, Transformers. So pretty much it's just what I like and what I'm feeling, and it's more it's just like figures too. It's like the surroundings and ambiance and stuff too, because you know I may do a wrestling picture. You know what I mean? I have a wrestling ring and I set all that stuff up, and you know it's just whatever, dude. So it's just like just toy photography. That's it.
Yes.
You know, I'm not. I just got into this collecting thing. You know, I used to collect comic books and stuff like that, collect music and
that's
stuff
it
like
right
that.
there.
You know what I mean? So
We can
when I
holler.
go into
We can holler for a minute about them comics you collect.
dude, so like when it comes to the photography, that's what I just think. You know what I mean? Like, what's those Jim Lee X-Men look like? Like, yeah, let me do a Jim Lee X-Men real quick. That's my dude. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's DC. It just changes. It's just whatever I want. Whatever I want
That's
to
good
do.
though because it makes you versatile in what is definitely known as a field of toy photography now. Because toy photography is definitely like a field of its own.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
You're right. So how is collecting? We were just talking about it earlier before we brought you on. How's collecting in your area? Do you do pre-orders mostly, or do you find stuff in brick and mortar? How does that go for you?
In Chicago, it's a lot of places. Now, you know, you was just talking about Target, and I just experienced that same thing with the symbiote Spider-Man, man. Target is full of shit. I don't care where you at. You know what I mean? Like Target is full of shit and cats. So
Let's in the warehouse.
I want to get into the like, okay, so we have collectible stores. So you know what I mean? We go over there and then that's where you could get like it's mom and pop stuff. So you could work out your deals. You could get the dope new stuff, or they have some exclusive stuff, some some stuff you ain't seen before. You know what I mean? So like I got the Joker gang and shit from Quake Collectibles. Dude. That's
Dope.
my dude.
Nice.
So I had to get some of these, and he got them for cheap. You know. So you know,
good.
you could go and get you some open boxes. You could go and get you some boxes, some fresh stuff. You could get some exclusive stuff, and it's just dope. So we have that. You could do the Target thing. You could do all the big bad toy stores and all that stuff. That's cool. That's all legit. But make sure it's legit though. You know what I mean? Because you know what killed me is like. I'm supposed to have it this week, but I'm going to get it next week. Maybe I'll come back next week too. But like, I got the Mezco Moon Knight.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Because I seen Green with the Daredevil. So I was like, dude, I got okay, that's what I'm going to do for this year. I'm going to step up the figures. You know what I mean? So, so I saw the Moon Knight, but it was a particular price, right? Dude, when that trailer hit, that price skyrocketed. I was like, in real time. I'm like, dude, let me press the button now, like quick, because it went crazy. So like the whole retail, the reseller thing, I don't do resellergy.
Right.
I don't do resellergy because once you go to the collectibles and you see the real value, the real mom and pop thing, and you put money in the mom and pop, that reseller's trick is just shits and giggles. So I hunt, but I got my selected spots of where I go, and it's mainly like collectible stores. When Pharaoh Munch was here in Chicago, I sent him to Quakes. I sent him to
that's dope. That's dope right there. Yeah, he's a huge collector, man. That's
dope. He is. And his stuff just grew crazy. Like we did an interview with him, And yeah, we were just talking about his collectibles. It was crazy.
Dope.
Yeah, check out.
I mean, is it on your? It's on your page on your.
Fly Nerd Group, Fly Nerd Prime Time, YouTube. Y'all can check it out. It's a magnificent day for an interview featuring Pharaoh Monch.
Oh, that's
chopping it up about nerd shit. It's dope.
But and you have to think about it too. Like, most of us, the vast majority of us, have grown up in some fashion of the pop culture, whether it was video games, comic books, or movies, or whatever. So,
and it all correlates.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll be surprised people who are collectors, man. They're going to be collectors out there that you wouldn't think were, but they are, because it's like they grew up the same way we do. They didn't grow up on another planet, so they're in X-Men too. So
I like comics.
I give you an example of that. Like last night, like I said, I went to my cousin's house to watch the UFC fight, and we was drinking, and his brother-in-law was there, and he was mentioning how now, because like he's purchasing the sneakers that he wanted before now, like as a collection. And I was like, that's like the same thing with me, but I do it in a different form. See, your hobby is collecting sneakers. My hobby is collecting figures, but making them more.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, the same way you take photos of your sneakers on you and you pose in them and blah, blah, blah. I was like, my job, well, not job, but my goal is to make it an art.
Yeah.
How we take figures and pose them and add props and make them look real. I was like, this is art. The same way your art is art, this is my art. And I actually was talking with him earlier, and I started sending him photos of some of the stuff that I did, just so he could see what I'm about when I do things like this.
Right.
And he was like, damn, I never knew you could do this stuff with toys. And I'm like, yeah.
So let me ask y'all this. So like, how is that perspective? Because I know we all of age. We're not teenagers over here. I know we all
man, I just
folks,
turned 35,
families. Yeah, you know what I mean? So how's that perspective of like, because, you know, first I started doing this, I was like testing the waters, like, yo, I'm doing action figure photography, but I was kind of like, you know, because I didn't want that whole, you're a grown person with playing with toys and all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, it's not like that though. You know what I mean? It's like, I was playing with toys as a child. Now I'm like doing something constructive with it. I wasn't a photographer at 12, you know what I mean? I didn't have camera phones back then. So, you know, how do y'all get over? Well, how y'all cross that bridge?
Well, for me, I told the cats in the chat the other night, because yesterday, you know, Saturdays is my wife's day, so we always got to hit the streets and do what we're doing. And so we like to go to antique stores and go looking and stuff, because she collects stuff. So, you know, I collect things too. So I found an Etegran that I wanted from DC Universe Classics, and she found a Tusken Raider thing that she wanted. And so it's like, for me, it's golden, man, because I tested her 10 years ago. I tested her. I made her, like, when we first started dating, I was like, at the time I was collecting Marvel Universe, the 3 3/4 figures, right? And so I was like, Sentinels were out, the Sentinels for the 3 3/4, and so they were hitting places. They're hitting Toys R Us. They're hitting where are they going to Ross? They were going to what's the other, Marshalls? They were hitting places, and I was like, I gotta go find these Sentinels because I want Sentinels. And she's like, okay. So it's like, we're gonna go on these hunts. So we would go eat dinner, and then we go to hit up some spots to see if I can find some Sentinels. And once I found out that she was cool with that, I was like, all right, we good. We're good in our relationship. We're good to go. My family, on the other hand, they always like, they come to it, they look at it like, oh wow, the same way Blitz said, you take pictures, like what? I didn't know you. What? Okay, cool. All right. So they walked into it like that, but for my wife, I had to test her to make sure she was keeper. So, you know.
That's dope. That's dope.
For me, same thing. My wife collects. My wife is a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and she just started collecting Disney Doorables. Like, she has her own collection. I was collecting before, and you know, after my pops died is when I started the photography thing. But when people ask, or they seem shocked, or if they say anything negative, I could care less, because for me is you're not taking the fun away from me. Like, I enjoy this from literally beginning to end. Like I said it last, was it last Sunday? I took 3 hours taking photos for seven different shots. And I took about 400 photos in 3 hours.
Wow.
And those 3 hours flew.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed every single
Time
second
flies
of
when
it.
you're having fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From setup, picking what figures I was gonna
Yep.
do,
Yep.
setting up my lights. I have
Yep.
my kids help me, man. My kids, when I do outdoor photos, my kids come help me outside.
That's dope.
Like,
That's dope.
they're not really into it, but they can see the joy when I do it because I have fun doing it.
Yeah.
So for anybody
Yeah.
that's like negative about it or be like, oh well, you're a grown, well, yeah, I'm grown. I still
Yeah.
handle my business as a man and
Yeah.
as a husband and as a father. But this
Exactly.
is my escape from all the bullshit in the world because I enjoy this
Yeah.
shit. Like, I enjoy every single second of it, from collecting, from 3D printing to painting to customizing. There's no, the only frustration I can honestly say, and we can all agree on this, is finding a figure that you want when it releases. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
That is it.
Amen.
That's the only negative thing I can
Oh,
say about the hobby that we have and the
man.
thing that we love. But I love it, man. I've always told people, and I told that to my cousin as well. Like, I love what I do, and nobody's gonna take that fun from me because I enjoy it from beginning to end.
That's what's up.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
For me, most of the people in my friends group, we share the same interests. Like, we're big comic nerds, and we enjoy like movies, video games, all that stuff. So like, obviously, they know about my tour photography and what I do, and they respect it because it's shots of things they're interested in, but like they don't really grasp like what all goes into it, because one of the main things I get asked, like when I show just like my friends or family, you're like, oh, that's awesome, is that digital? And I'm like, no, that's pretty much all me. Like,
Right.
and like they respect the medium, but they don't necessarily understand what goes into it, and so they're just like, oh, that's cool. And
Yeah,
like
they
for
don't get it. That's like you setting up a whole mini set. So like if I'm doing photography, I'm doing film, you do this with actors and stuff. You set the scene, you set the staging, you place them here, you pose like this, your emotion is like this. You have to do this with inanimate object figurines. You know what I mean? And you just not taking pictures of a toy. You're setting a whole scenario, a whole world. And
Yep.
that's
this video
kind of
didn't
like,
composed like this. It's like we
Right.
had to meticulously do this.
That's right.
And like, I mean, I'm not shy about it either, because like, go piggybacking off of what you said, Blitz. I do this because this is what I love to do. This helps me cope with a lot of the bullshit that goes on in the world. This is what I do for my relief. When people ask me what my interests are, hey, I do toy photography, and they're like, toy photography, what's that? And then that opens up a whole new conversation. And when I first started, like, I never would have dreamed that this would be as big of a thing as it is. Like, I remember like the first time, like, scrolling through Instagram, and I would just see like, I would look up like Power Rangers and just see like pictures of Power Rangers, and like, wait, those are toys? Like, that's awesome.
right.
And like, and for us, like, trying to get that message out, it's like, hey, this is a real thing. This is art. Like, a lot of time and energy and goes into all this. This needs to get recognized, and the artists behind them for all the work that they do. But yeah, people, I don't think people really understand what exactly goes into it.
No,
they will. They will.
They will. Yeah.
I think they're starting to. You want to know why I say that? Because if you go to a year ago, and we've said this before on many of our shows, there was no such thing as collaborations.
That's right.
Nobody was collabing with each other for photos. Nobody was coming up with themes for photos. Everybody was doing their own thing, but respectively, everybody loved it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that photo's dope. That photo's dope. This is dope. Then Instagram with the reels, and then oh, look behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like a year ago, there was a lot of toy photographers. But as of today, I think it's quadrupled, or even way more than that. And every day there's a new toy artist. Because like I scroll through Instagram a lot looking for accounts to follow.
Yes, me too.
And I find a lot of new accounts, like 10 photos, 22 followers. And I'm like, okay, let's get them on board. Like, let's let them know that they're being seen. Their effort is being seen. Because a lot of people who start toy photography, I feel like they start it and they'll give it their all, but if they don't see the results, they slow down.
Yeah. So how do you increase your views? What's up with this algorithm, man? Because it's like,
I mean,
fuck y'all.
I'm
cold.
It's all over the place, man.
The reach is what it is. I mean, at this point, the way Instagram works, the reach goes as far as it wants it to go. As for getting people to see your photo, I mean, I think the best way is with collaborations. Because with collabs, if all four of us do a collab, like I'm pretty sure Thor, you might have people that I don't follow and I have people that you don't follow. But if we do a collab together and people click, the followers start going up.
Right.
Because you start seeing it. Like I think we had this conversation in one of the chats like a week ago or something like that. But I've gone up like 300 followers since November. No, since December. And we're only in January.
Yes.
I mean, and to me, numbers really don't mean anything because, like, at the end of the day,
that matter
you gotta
to
have
y'all?
fun.
Do that matter to y'all? Like,
No,
you gotta have fun,
not really.
Okay, my whole principle on that, and I've always held this principle. I'm gonna continue to hold this principle. The numbers for me, I measure my numbers on how many people I follow. I have the numbers that I have because I follow a shit ton of people. I follow everybody I possibly can, man. Because for me, I want to follow them. I want to see their art. I want to comment. I want to give them up much props as I can. I want to do that. And I guess it's just out of common courtesy that they, try to reciprocate. But yeah, for me, I would not be anywhere near the followers I have if I didn't follow as many people as I do, because that's my motto. I gotta follow. I gotta show you love, man. And then if you're helping to be gracious enough to show me, then all means I appreciate that. But first and foremost, I'm looking and dropping likes, comments all over your stuff. That's what I do. So like that's the only way I can measure my followers is by the amount of people I follow. So for me, it's always I felt like if you can do that, it does exactly what you said earlier. It diminishes the ego. Right. I don't like if I had 7,000 followers, but I'm only following 700 people, then I would feel very unbalanced. I need to have at least 7,500 or 8,000. That I'm following. If I've got 7,000 followers, I have to have because it ain't an ego thing for me. It's about like, let me get this love out here. And that's why we kind of put together, the four of us put together the pick bars, because it's just about throwing it out to you guys, throwing it out to everybody we can throw it out to. And paying it forward like that, it works, because we've managed to connect people to other people that didn't know about their accounts, who know about their accounts now. And that makes us be like, man, we're doing our work right. We're actually we're kind of like apostles or something out here doing the work right. We're getting people to come together,
doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, man, it's good stuff, man. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, here's my whole thing, and you guys can't tell me that you don't feel this. When Blitz mentioned it, 3 hours went by, right? He's setting up a shot, doing 3 hours just flies by. Does that not remind you of the same feeling and time span that you had when you were a kid, when you're playing with the toys? time
yeah.
goes by.
Exactly.
So if we're able to capture that as adults, man, that's magic right there. If we can capture that same feeling.
I think it's like, for me, with numbers are numbers at the end of the day. But I want people to see how much fun I had taking a photo, because I enjoy looking at somebody's photo, because you can see how much fun they had taking their photo.
That's right.
Like, you can literally look at somebody's photo, and with the effort they put into that photo, you can feel everything they did from beginning to end. Lighting, setup, the thought process.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel it when you look at somebody's photos. You're like, damn, they really did all of this.
And they snap.
Yeah. So it's like
cooking over there. Good.
Yeah. So I just want people to enjoy my photos and enjoy how much fun I had when they look at my photos.
Right.
The same way I look at somebody's photo and be like, wow, they had a lot of fun setting up or editing. Whatever it is they did to the photo, you can tell like they enjoyed what they did. And that means a lot. To me, it means a lot, because I know I have fun from beginning to end, and I enjoy it from beginning to end. And I just want people to look at my thing and be like, damn, this dude had fun.
Yeah.
Like, I had fun playing this photo.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's what it's all
so
about.
I got another question. This is the last question, and I'll go with your show and all.
No, you're good, man. Bring them on.
What about, like, you know, making prints or making books and stuff like that? Is do these companies look down at the photographers like that? Like, could you make physical copies of the art you're doing, or in like reselling and all that? Like, have anyone ever went through that process? And
our boys over at Toy Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
They set up tables at the cons in their respective states.
Right.
And you know, they sold their prints.
Yes.
And at great prices, might I add.
Right.
Okay.
They printed, you know, their best work, which all their work is the best, but they printed what they felt like would bring a crowd more, and they set up shop and they sold, man.
Yes.
So like, I mean, I actually have a plan of actually doing that this year.
Yeah, that's the thing to do, because it's art. At the end of the day, it's still art.
Yeah.
You shot it. You're original artist. So, you know,
and just like I said, and if you get a table at a con and you take out your prints and people don't buy them or whatever, but at the end of the day, people are seeing your work.
Right.
And you're like, look, this is what I did, and you'd be surprised.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
No, I was just asking because that was the thing. Is like, what's the like? Is there any censorship when it comes to creating your photos and stuff? Because I've seen some loud racy things. I did a few racy just to test the waters, but I've seen a lot of crazy, ultra violent and ultra racy things. I'm like, so is there a censorship bar? Is there anything Is there any regulation to this in the tour?
I don't know, because it's still, again, it's considered art. I think so. I think you can. You're an artist shooting that shot, and I know the homie HC Yellow Cat. He be pushing them limits.
Oh yeah, pushing the limit. He sets the limit.
He sets it. His whole series is Hump Day, man. So it's like, you know, but it's and then Diaz be setting the limits too. So it's like, I think it's art, man. I think we're good. I think we are. I think we're good to do what we're doing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like Thor said, it's art. I mean, we're turning something that is supposed to be played with, and we're telling a story with it.
Right.
It's free advertising for these manufacturers, because make you go get that figure.
If anything, they should, the manufacturers should look at some of the poses that HC Yellow Jacket puts them in, and be like, you know what, I want to sponsor that man.
Right, that's right.
See, but that's how it works. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I think it's open territory, man. I really think it is. And I mean, I'm giving it some thought too, like maybe putting some prints together. It's just, I don't even know where to start. So I'd have to like get together with some cats in my local area and try something like that. But
you know what's the best thing about that is, you said it, you don't know where to start. The same way you started toy photography, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Pick up and go.
Yeah.
Pick up and start.
Just dive in, man. You know.
And don't look back.
Yeah.
And like this Midnight has it. He said something good. He says, what I found out is that whatever you do or collect, as long as you talk passionately about it, others will jump on the wagon. And he's right.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah, it's
man.
true.
Yep.
This
So
is a good community for like everybody just getting energy from each other and pushing it forward. I mean,
And it's not limited, man. It's not like it's in one state.
Yeah.
It's all over. Look, Midnight is in Canada.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
That's right.
And he was looking out for a figure for me from over there.
Right.
Oh,
Same, dude.
Like it's
your
just
Canadian
great, man.
connection.
Yeah, it's just great. It's a great community.
It is, man.
And that's one thing. Yeah, I see is worldwide, really.
Yeah.
It's UK. I'm connected with so many people around the world. Just doing this alone, it's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Never like even like 2 years ago, like I never would have dreamed like I'd be doing this or having conversation, like this with people, from all over the world. Like we've had Toy Food on the show, Canadian Slapshot. Like it's insane. It's like, wow, it really makes you appreciate, how big of a reach this has. Like, wow, like there are people in India doing the same thing I'm doing right now while I'm setting up my shop.
Yep.
Like it's insane.
It's dope, man.
The reach is bigger than Instagram.
It actually is. Right. It's bigger than than
worldwide toy photography, man. I'm telling you.
It's a culture.
Yeah.
It is, man, and it is. And I really hope that the manufacturers are recognizing that, because it's like we're here.
Yeah.
You can improve these Target issues, Walmart issues, whatever issues. If y'all improve that, because we're here, we're your bread and butter. I mean, I'm sorry, but most like 7-year-olds aren't getting a $22.99 figure. The parents thinking, "Oh, let me plop down this for." Who is this, Merlin? I don't know who Merlin is. Anybody know Merlin? So,
Shriek. What's that? I don't know Shriek.
To build an armadillo.
Little kids ain't waking up in the morning to pre-order figures. It's us.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, they're not waking up.
Yeah.
I gotta get that Nightwing from Omni. Yeah, they ain't doing that, man. So they need to be more mindful of who their customers are. Just step it up, man, because we're here. We support you guys, so support us back. It's an easy thing, man. Just we're not asking you to pay our bills. Just
that'd be nice.
Put up with the product.
That'd be nice,
though. Get us.
Oh yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah.
And at the same time, just send us some free figures. We'll keep taking photos of them.
Right. Well,
exactly.
I think it was Ramla Toys that was telling us in a chat that he's like, it's actually easier than we think. Like, you just reach out to people and and tell them, and he said one of the things you do is to reach out to up and coming. Like if they're like crowdfunding or Kickstarters or whatever, those are the people you reach out to, and you can do kind of an expose on their figures. And then they're letting you review their figures, take shots of them, stuff like that. So that's something to always think about, like as you go into it, into this whole next round. But I think 2022, I just Blitz said it best. It seems like it's quadrupled, and I feel like that's amazing, man. Because eventually, maybe Instagram will just be toy photographers. It won't be tots. It won't be. Because they I don't understand how they get 39,000 likes on one picture just because you saw some cleavage. Like, how the hell I don't know.
That's why I was just trying to figure out, like, is it bots or what's going on here? Because
I guess we got to be more like HC, like Yellow Cat. We just got to start taking them shots.
Got to take it to a different level.
Yeah, taking those shots. So people are like, what are you taking a picture of?
Twerking shots.
I got to get some shots in here, right? Get my exposure up, but. It's growing, man, and I'm excited that it's growing because it seems like a culture that keeps feeding itself, like we feed each other, and it just keeps on expanding and expanding and expanding, man. And I'm excited to see where it's all gonna go.
And that's why collaborations is like a big thing, because if you ever experience our version, like I said, there's plenty of times our version of writer's block, and you don't know what to shoot. Collaborations will push you to shoot something,
don't they?
Because
though?
it'll still make it creative. Because if you have the figure and they're like, all right, we'll shoot a Ghostbusters, okay,
Yeah,
you're gonna think of a shot right away. So it helps.
Right.
So even with new accounts, like
yes,
they'll throw out a lot of photos in the beginning just to get a little bit of exposure. But collabs helps in so many ways with not only getting exposure, like I said, because it'll show followers from other people that you're collabing with, but it also tests yourself and pushes yourself with your style.
It does. It makes you learn. You learn from each other. You push. You expand that, man, and like that's so. Yeah, collabs is great, man. It's really because we all encourage each other amongst those, and that's what's exciting about it, man. So I don't know. The toy community is awesome, man. I can't even be mad at it, man. It's good. It's good to us. I think it's really good to us. Because because that's a perfect segue into what y'all got. What's the next thing? What's the next toy coming to you? What do you got coming next? What are you excited about?
Me first?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mentioned it already, man. This Mezco Moon Knight, man. I'm ready for that, man. I want to see the detail because I'm real detailed now. You know what I mean? So I just want to see how detailed it is and how realistic it's going to look. So
this is your first Mezco?
First Mezco.
Oh, awesome!
It's a rabbit hole. I've been holding out. I only have one Mezco, but I'm planning on getting another one soon. But they're
pricey as fuck. I mean,
but they're really detailed.
Man, I saw some for $400. I was like, God damn.
That's like my rabbit hole. That's like
but
that's like the rabbit hole for Storm Collectibles. Like I'm down Storm Collectibles right now.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pricey.
Yeah, I got the Mezco fever right now.
Which version did you get, Trouble? Did you get the original or version 2? Was the white one or the black and white one?
The white one. I wanted
the white nice. One. You got the OG.
I wanted the white one. I wanted the white. After I saw the trailer for the show, I was like, all right, let's go. Let's just go ahead and get the white one. Because I want to coincide because that show going to look, that's my testing meter of like what they're going to do. This content on Disney Plus. Like, are they going to do violent stuff? Because some of these comic book characters deserve that type of platform, right?
You're absolutely right.
So Moon Knight is one of those characters, and that's my litmus test. So I hope it's good. Like, like Daredevil, Netflix, and Punisher and all that stuff. Stories wasn't good, but the violence was really on point.
Right.
So I hope they get the good story and the good violence and put it together. So that's why
it's gonna be. Yeah. That is gonna. You said it best. That's excellent assessment because that is really gonna be a marker show. Like to tell us, okay, what are you really willing to push yourself to Disney Plus? Can you really? Yeah, that's gonna be a marker show for real.
Yeah. I'm excited.
And it's competing directly with the Batman coming out the same month. That's gonna be
yeah,
3 hours of bat craziness. Okay, I'm down.
Bring it on.
I'm down for that. So matter of fact, I saw how y'all feel about McFarlane's, man. Like I saw the Batman line.
See, man. Okay. Toddy Mac, our boy Toddy Mac, I'm
gonna show you what I feel about him right now.
I knew Blitz is going to
show him.
Like I'm out. The sculpts are amazing. He sculpts. The sculpts are like top notch, but they're not. They don't have the posability. There you go, trash. They don't have the posability, man. He makes them wonky, and it's like, why would you dedicate that much sculpture into your craft, but then you make the figure that's just not even
bad angles,
playable, not even posable, not even like why do that? And then
they put all their
he's got
money
to
into the
leave Batman
sculptor, and they're like,
alone.
"Oh, we got to
Stop
articulate
doing
this."
Batman.
We gotta articulate this. You right, Zach?
Oh, they pose, they move, but I thought
Batman.
they walk like this.
Wait, they want real ankles?
You know what? Toddy Mac.
What?
Maybe his alter ego is a Joker because he's obsessed with Batman, bro. He must be a Joker.
If his articulation went up maybe 2 notches, his figures would be.
He'd be killing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah,
it's not that hard. I have a shitload of McFarlane Batman figures and just McFarlane figures, and they look amazing, but they freaking like to bend the arm. You're worried. It's like NECA. You're gonna break them. And
damn NECA.
Those are the only figures on my shelf that I have with the stand because they can't stand on their own.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
So none of those is on my list, but however, the Mezco Moon Knight, I'm actually waiting for all these lines up, like the Doctor Strange line. I want Wong.
Yeah.
I need Wong.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Wong, you know what I mean? He's the Sorcerer Supreme now. You know what I mean? So I need that Wong.
Oh yeah.
I got a few Doctor Strange, so I'm cool. No, the other version with the whole, he get the actual fizzy thing, you know what I mean? The whole circle. Yeah, I want that joint too. Just for the effect, you know what I mean?
Isn't that the Target one? I think is coming out to Target. I think.
Yeah, I think that's the Target.
So,
one.
yeah.
But that one looks amazing because you can use that with so many shots. That's a toy photographer's dream right there to get that accessory.
Yeah.
Dope, man. What you got coming, Green?
The DX Triple H went back up on Target, so I pre-ordered that, and I think that's supposed to arrive.
Is that the one with the helmet?
Yeah.
I saw that in the store. Out here.
Man, you gotta get that before it goes bye-bye.
I'm going. If I see it, I'll copy it. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
I bought it on the app when it came back up. And then just like you were saying, 2 days later, I walk into Target, boom, it's on the shelf. I was like, well, it's gonna be here next week, so might as well just leave it.
Right.
But yeah, I got the Hurricane out of that wave.
Nice.
Because I saw him, so I picked him up as well. And then I have the Ultimate Triple H coming in February. And then the figure arts Deadpool in March, I think. But
I think it is.
And that's it, because I canceled my black suit from Big Bad since I found that one today. So.
Nice. What you got, Blitz?
So there's gonna be a lot of D-Generation X photos in my future. So I got the same Triple H from the WCW Wars coming on Thursday.
Oh, that's
because it already shipped. I also have the Ultimate Edition DX Triple H coming as well at the end of the month. Well, no, February 2nd, I think it said. I have Storm Collectibles Reptile. I have Storm Collectibles Kintaro. Pink Ranger from the Lightning Collection, the Mighty Morphin is still July.
Damn.
But I think I'm gonna do what I had said last time. I'm gonna get the 2-pack with Zeo Pink and Mighty Morphin Pink and just cancel that one because I don't really care for the head sculpt. I just want the Pink Ranger.
You just want the Pink Ranger. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I mean, Boba Fett but that shit is like December 5th.
Right.
The one, the big head Boba Fett dude, and you take the helmet off with the big head.
December 5th, and that's.
I think it is December. Yeah, you're right.
Let's go.
I ordered. I'm hoping because sometimes GameStop be hooking you up. Like if you go in there and order, they'll ship that stuff like faster than you could ever imagine. So I ordered Spirit Iron Knife and Storm Shadow. So hopefully they're gonna be shipping like in the next week or something. I think because that's what they did with them bats. in the Alley Vipers for some people. So I'm hoping that Spirit and Storm Shadow show up because
I gotta get Storm Shadow. You just reminded me.
We're going heavy.
I gotta order him.
Joe's is good. But we got what y'all got to open. Let's open. Let's get the opens. You brought some computers to open?
Well, check it out.
What you got?
Like I said, I was waiting for the Mezco, so I don't have a figure per se. But I have this extreme set.
Nice.
There's a
he got the vault.
You got a vault.
Ooh.
So pretty much comes with the floor. I don't know. Like the floor is cool, but it came a little warped, so I gotta like put some pressure on it. You know what I mean? To flatten it out a little bit more, stabilize it. But this the floor. But if you already have a set for a floor, then this is nothing, right?
Right.
So I came for the good stuff. And pretty much you get your little chamber. You get your little chamber. And like these, you can open these up.
What?
So you can have like a drawer. Where the camera?
Oh,
wow.
I didn't know they did that.
So you can stick that in and have it poking out, right?
Nice.
Oh, that's sick.
Other little drawers. You know what I mean? Little drawers. Little box drawers.
That's cool.
Like that.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So you get that, and then you get like the actual vault.
Yes.
So this vault, you pull it out, and then it's like this.
Oh,
right?
wow.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
That's a good set. That's a good experience.
And the door opens.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you can set your little crime, but it's reversible, right? So you can do two sides.
What?
Oh, that's
so they
dope.
come from the bank. Like you can order the bank, and then you can have the bank on one side, and then the vault on the other side. Now you got a whole. Right. You could do the whole Dark Knight. You know what I mean? Reenact that opening. You know. So yeah, a little bit more change, and then you get these vaults. All this cardboard, so you know you build all this.
Yep.
Oh yeah, extreme sets. I like them.
That's a good one, man. I wondered if because I saw that one. I was like, man, the Volt might be pretty cool to get because you can do so many shots with that one.
That's what I'm saying. You could do like detective. You could have Batman in there just doing casework and stuff.
Yep.
And you could Spider-Man come in, spring in on some action, stop the evildoers. Kingpin, like you could do whatever, and you get you some money props too. You know what I mean?
What?
Nice.
Oh, dang.
They gotta rob you for something. They gotta rob for something, right?
Right.
So get the money. I got some gold coming in the mail. So
that's good.
Getting some loose money too. So you know you could print all that stuff up, cut it up. You know what I mean? You just have money and get little bags. So you have bags of money and joints and stuff. So pretty much, no figures this week, but I got extreme sets. I got the setup.
That's a good set. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
That's nice. Man. I like that.
Who got next?
Well, I'll go. Oh, you got it?
Go for it, Blitz.
So
what you got?
It's not the one I wanted, but
hey man, I want Ben Riley, so I know how you feel.
Yeah, you had to get something.
What you got?
I don't care about the card or the box. So.
Yeah, I know you like the box is whatever.
Yeah. Even though I must say I actually did a good job cutting this one. You will be proud of me, Thor.
Oh, there you go, man. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Nice clean cut.
It's the blade. It's the blade.
Now you can figure swap and throw them and take them back to Target and figure swap.
I could put a McFarlane in here.
That's what I was about to say. Put your screens of McFarlane up in there and take it back.
No chewing will be proud of me too.
What's that?
There we go. So it comes with obviously some closed fists, set of web hands.
It's pretty dope.
Nice, I like that.
The paint job is actually much better than what I thought.
It is.
Ooh.
They actually put some effort on that silver.
Yeah,
Like the
especially
shine. There we go.
the back spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The camera's really not doing it justice, but it's actually way shinier than what it's looking.
Dang.
Yeah, if you get your lights right, that's gonna bounce. That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
His neck is a little loose. Oh yeah, but he poses good.
That's a good one.
Sick.
Huh.
It's actually a lot smoother to move than most legends, and I mean legends are always good to move and
Right.
pose,
Mm-hmm.
but he's a lot like easier to move.
Huh. Okay.
And it comes with obviously the web hands. I won't show those because every time we have Spider-Man show, everybody has web hands.
Right.
But it does come with 2 web accessories.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's dope.
That's sick.
Yeah.
One of our guys from our Hasbro's chat, Path, the collector, he's making his own webs. So he's actually
That's what he
inspired
said.
me to make some webs and attach them
I
to
want
these.
some webs.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna make them, but I'm gonna look into it tomorrow and start doing like some attachments to it. But I want to have like probably have him like swinging in front of the NECA diorama.
Yeah. You could
That's
also
dope,
use
buddy.
those like as like cobwebs, like in the corners of your
Right.
sets.
That's
That's
right.
nuts. Yeah, that is. That's
It's a
crazy.
good. It's a good figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm actually really impressed with the paint job on it.
Yeah,
I guess you know what it was when I grabbed it. I just didn't want a scalper to grab it, and like I said, this is not the one I wanted. I wanted the black
Right.
suit Spidey, but I'm
Whoever
actually happy
hit
with
this
it.
is not getting this tomorrow.
Right.
No. I mean, to each his own for the figure, but for this year, like I said, I wanted to get figures that I really wanted, but I was like, nah, fuck it, that a scalper's not gonna get this shit today.
Right.
And like I said, it was hiding in a bunch of Barbie dolls, so.
Dang. They got school. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But awesome paint job. Like I said, it doesn't really reflect as much. You can't really see it, but it's really shiny.
Because usually they cheap out on the back, but they actually painted
Mhm.
the back fully on this time. Because sometimes
Yeah.
they don't be putting paint on the back. It's dope.
Oh, that's
Right.
And you can't really see it in his face,
Uh-huh.
but even the visors on his mask, they're actually like textured.
Oh, it's got some.
Oh, wow.
That's dope.
So yeah, I'm actually happy with it.
That's good.
Toy Father collab.
There you go.
Ah,
What you got, Green? What's Green got? on that?
Keeping with the Spider-Man vein, I got a black suit.
There he goes. Got him.
Yeah.
my
Card's a
heart.
little bent. Card's a little bent, but I'm out of box. I don't care about the card.
I used to care about the box until I started throwing them away, and I was like, you know what, fuck that, no more boxes.
Dude, like I'm running out of room. Like I can't keep everything.
Nah, you're right, man.
All right, yeah. Probably like everybody, this one was the one I was most excited about because I didn't have a black suit Spider-Man.
Ooh.
And,
that's one of his best costumes, man. Hands down.
Yeah,
Hands down. Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, you can't mess with it.
I like this. Joints are very tight, very clean.
Paint's nice.
No paint defects. Ooh, I do like that. How like the web moves.
Oh, the
Yeah.
photo.
With the butterfly joints.
Yes.
That's cool. Articulation is nice. He can kick his own ass.
There you go.
wait, yours got butterfly joints?
Yeah, he does. Because he's a
This one
retro.
doesn't.
That's the retro Spidey body.
Mm-hmm.
They got them butterflies. He got as much pulsability as you could want for the most drop down legs, don't he?
Yep.
Yep. So
That's
yeah,
dope,
he
though.
can get deep. That's what
And
you want.
just like every I know we rag on this on pretty much every Spider-Man figure, but he comes with every set of hands you would want with your
That's
Spider-Man.
what you want.
Your wall crawling, your whips.
Yep, you want them all.
And then your fists.
You want them all, man.
Yeah. This guy's dope, man. I like him. I like the on the new Legends. I do love the
ab
this,
crunch.
I guess, hula hoop ab crunch because it has this at the waist and then it has the crunch at the waist as well.
That's right.
So you get that double articulation.
No, it's a great figure, man. They stepped it up.
I'm happy with it.
They need to do that for all their figures, man. Give us almost import quality.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna, prices on these are going up. So if we're gonna start paying like $25, make better quality stuff.
Exactly. Ain't that hard? They'd be skimping. So.
Because you know we're gonna buy it anyway, so just
that's right.
Just make
pretty
it better.
Much.
Yeah.
Did it come with web accessories or no?
No, it just came with the hands.
With the hand, yeah.
I didn't really look at it before, but yeah, I gotta get it.
Yeah,
I told you I'm gonna look tomorrow. If he ain't tripping me out, man, then I'm gonna get him. I'll grab him.
I appreciate it.
I gotta.
I'll be on the lookout too, man. I got you.
I got the quilt, aka Shocker, wearing his quilt, wearing his grandma's quilt.
Man.
Oh, so here's my thing. I always cut them with the knife, like right down like a book. Because I do keep the cards because I'm goofy like that. I like to keep the cards, but you're kind of enabling me, Blitz. I might have to start throwing them away.
It'll create more space for you to buy more figures, Thor.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem.
There we go.
It's a win-win.
You're encouraging me into purchasing more. And now troubleshooter's gonna come on here with Mezco's making me want to go.
Hey man, I had to die. Hey, that's Green's fault, man. That's Green with the good Daredevil. I was looking for the Daredevil. I couldn't find it.
Green got you going.
Well, if we're packing.
Yeah, I want that Daredevil. Fine.
Midnight is waiting on his Hush Batman.
Ooh. Oh man, nice. Man, you can't go wrong. Most anticipated figure of 2022 is that Nightwing, man. That Hush Nightwing. I can't wait for that, man. That's gonna be top quality for me. Like, okay, so Shocker's pretty dope, dude. He's got new sculpting. His gauntlets, wrist gauntlets, or
nice.
The shock vibro things are new, brand new. So they pop off. So it pops off, right?
What?
It pops off. So he doesn't really have wrist articulation, but you just pop that off, and then you put on the open-handed ones.
See, I wasn't gonna get Shocker because I have the older Shocker.
You put on the open hands.
But I'm about to get it just for that.
He's dope, dude. Because he's classic Shocker, man. You gotta have classic, kind of Sinister Six version type Shocker. Got good articulation. Oh, I forgot to mention one of the highlights. Dude's pinless.
Oh.
Pinless.
Nice.
No pins. Seamless, pinless.
There are no pins on me.
And all he comes with is those standard accessories that comes with everybody. Them. I don't know where they first come out with those accessories with Doctor Strange or somebody or Scarlet Witch.
So I attached the webs.
Let's see. Let me see. Let me get you.
That's nice.
Soloed up. Hold up. Oh, cool. That works. That's dope.
Oh, you can do a lot with that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You can use that on other figures too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I can use some clear tack and tack a body to the neck of wall, and then just start adding the web like on a hand holding a gun.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's perfect, man.
See, there you go. There you go.
Inspiration strikes.
Good figs. No, it's good. These good hauls, man. I'm like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out that extreme set though, because I didn't know you could attach the other one to it, and then you have the vault and you have the bank. That's
Yeah, I
dope.
didn't know that either.
That's
I
a
didn't
And I've
know
been
it
thinking
till
about getting another one.
I didn't know it till I bought it. I was like, wait, so this just the vault? What about the bank? And the bank setting look okay, but you want the vault first. You know what I mean? So get the vault first and then get the bank, because the bank is all right, but
right.
as a full setup, yeah, it's ill. So you could do a whole walkthrough. Ever. You could be
I want to
peaceful,
get the
you
train.
know?
Yep.
Cash your checks. Peaceful day, you know?
throw the hood in there, throw the hood figure in there, and he's yelling at the teller.
Right, you know? Get you a Samuel Jackson character or something.
Right.
Yep.
That's my check, motherfucker.
Right. Oh man, that's a good one with the vault, man. That might be a pickup, because I want to get another interior, extreme set interior.
I think that's just as important as getting the figures, because you could get figures all day, right? But if you just have the settings and stuff, that's just as important. Like, you know, with Blitz, he do the 3D printing. He got the luxury of creating anything he want at the crib. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, I need another fire hydrant. Okay, you know, and just get busy, you know? So, like, setting up the whole world, it's just like photography, you know, like I said before, you set your settings, you got to have your locations, you got to have your settings. All of that is a factor in creating the perfect picture. So if you're creating the perfect picture in this world, just like you set it up, you want a street scene there, then do a street scene here. But what can you do a street scene with? Oh, I got the thing of Hulk. Let's do a fight scene, you know what I mean? So you could do a big, vast, creative, like, just picture of art.
I got a whole idea of things I want to do. Like, I want to get the extreme set train.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
it's next.
So the NECA dial is pretty tall. So what I was thinking was, out of Pinkboard Foam is making a train station.
There you
like
go.
an outdoor train station where the train would be on the back end of the higher portion of the NECA dial.
Yeah.
And like, I was telling you guys last week that my wife had ordered me the basketball thing, and I was going to create a street court. So the street court would be on the side of the dial of the NECA dial, and then the train would be above.
Oh, that would look sick.
Man,
you gonna need a basement, boy. You about to create a whole metropolis.
And then, like, I could 3D print the lights for the subway station itself, the signs,
you want
the
some
gates.
benches? You can make some benches.
Yeah. So
that's crazy. That's dope.
I mean, I visioned it already. I just gotta work on it. It takes time, but
because I mean, creating stuff is dope too, and it's very inexpensive as well. So it's like, you know, you can get you some foam. Like, I was thinking about doing a broken freeway. You know, like in the Transformer movies, they have the broken freeways and they running and fighting and all that. All you need is foam, a little cement, paint, a little paint, glue.
Yeah,
good. You know, it's arts and crafts. So, you know, you could create anything you want. And like I said, like, you building a metropolis, that's next. I need space, man. I need a whole studio to just like create everything and just have it, you know, just disposable. Like, boom, I'm right here. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this scene here. So yeah, it's dope, man. This is just a blast hearing these creatives and these ideas being exchanged. It's like really, really dope. And a lot of other creatives need to tune in to this shit too, because it's just inspiring on all levels. You know what I mean?
It is.
Thank you.
It is, man. Yeah. I'm waiting to see it, Blitz. That's gonna look, man. That's gonna look. It's gonna be. We were talking about elaboracy the other week. You were saying, man, I want to get more elaborate. That's gonna be elaborate right there. That's gonna be nuts.
I'm just waiting to see, like, actually how big the basketball thing is first when it finally ships from Big Bad. So that way, more or less, I know how much space I need after I order the train set from Extreme Sets.
Right.
Because
but that train set gonna be huge, bro.
It is.
Like, that train is gonna be like, you know, like, it's if you could put figures in it, then it's going to be like the size of this property. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
the good thing about it is like I said, so the NECA dial is tall, and it has a day scene that you can attach and a night scene. It's going to be behind it, like if the train is running behind the building.
Right.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And then I can attach like a phone, like a subway station, and then the steps are easy to make. I've seen people do the steps on like YouTube, and then it could connect to like the park for the basketball court.
That's true.
Okay. All right.
But like I just want to see. Yeah, I just want to see how big the basketball thing is when it finally, whenever it does ship. I know Yimbo has it. I should ask him like to send me photos of how big it is.
Yeah,
because you were gonna
train. He have the train.
No, he has the basketball.
The basketball.
The hoop set from Big Bad.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, the train. I think.
The train is big.
Is it coming in July or something? When is that thing?
Yeah, it's like
because we already had the train station, so I got that already too. I got the train station.
Oh, you do too? Okay, cool. Yeah,
they released a new train itself. It's actually, I think, almost a foot wide.
It's big, man. It's full scale. You can fit like there's a whole.
I want to do that Shang-Chi. I want to get that Shang-Chi scene popping up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just stuff like that. So that's the next one.
Yes. But yeah, I got a lot of thoughts running through my head. I always
do.
There you go, man. Like I'm probably gonna start at the end of the show. Because like I said, I just got my new plate because I damaged my other plate by accident. So I'm gonna print an AC unit that goes literally on the rooftop of the buildings.
Oh yeah.
So I already have the files. So I'm gonna print it because I want to add more depth to the NECA dial itself.
Right.
Like I got parking meters, I got a mailbox, I got a fire hydrant and a telephone booth, but like I just want to keep adding to it.
How long does it take to print like something like that? Like
for the AC unit, it said 4 hours.
Okay,
that's not bad.
That's not bad.
But the longest one I've done, it was, I think it was like 9 hours.
Okay,
but I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah, what was that?
The Space Walls. I was doing the Star Wars set for my boys dial.
Okay.
And it was like four panels per plate.
And
it was like 8 hours or 9 hours.
Man, yeah, you're enabler, man. Got me thinking about a print because you said a printer's not that bad.
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, I had a problem in the beginning trying to set it up, but after I got like used to it, it's one of the best investments I've ever made. I mean, my wife got it for me for Christmas,
right?
And it's like $200.
Yeah,
but it's worth it.
It's not bad at all.
That's a Mesco.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get the printer and then hold off on the Mesco for a second. Get the
printer. Oh my goodness. The detail must be nice, but I think everyone needs a 3D printer. Like, you guys, everyone. I think that's an essential tool when it comes to this because it helps you like increase. You got painted, you know what I mean? So it increase your paint skills, your customizing skills, and like I said, you're just building your own world. So you want to make some puppies. You know what I mean?
I did sewer lids, like sewer lids the other day, and I was just happy to do sewer lids.
But see, you go on eBay, you look at prices, it's like $25-$30 for one lid, and then you got to pay shipping and all that, and then it comes like months later. You forget why you ordered it. Like, I got this. Yeah, you know what I mean? So just having that accessibility is like luxury.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, man. It's definitely a luxury. So I mean, it's something to definitely consider, like because you're right, Trouble. It almost seems like it's an essential tool to your toy photography. Get a printer so you can print up the things you need. Have all those things. It's like getting the sets so you can shoot the shots, scenes you want to shoot. All of it's integral to each other. So I guess it's one of those building things. So that's something to think about. Is budget that stuff out.
World building.
Yeah, we'll do.
But see, that's it. Broke world building. There you go.
I mean,
that's yours, Green. That's yours, Green.
Yeah.
Blow up.
I just like that the 3D printing also helps with painting because I suck at painting, and like Midnight has, he told me some stuff with painting and with 3D prints and our boy Ozzy 88 and like I wouldn't say my painting skills are like the best, but they've gotten better since the help from them. Like my traffic cones actually look like dirty ass traffic cones.
Nice.
Even my weathering skills are like, for me, like every time I weather something now, I'm like, damn, I did this.
Yeah.
Like it's just stepping it up, man. Just trying to.
Man, I thought about sending that garbage truck to you, have you weather it, and then send it back to me because it's like I can't match that, man. You killed it.
Oh man, I would have done it with pleasure, man.
You killed it, man.
Thank you.
Weathering. All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I guess we'll wind down, man, and it's been nothing but a pleasure to have troubleshooters on.
Yes, thanks for coming on.
We appreciate it. And as you said, man, if you want to jump back in next week, please do, man. It's like
I get that moment, like I might have the whole setup with the bank and all that background. I might come through with the whole fight.
We do when we open, we also do set up a shot, and we didn't do it this week, but that'd be cool. If you down, you could set up the shot for us, and that would be next week. You set up the shot. That'd be dope, man.
I got you.
Cool. That'd be really cool. So it's
so thanks for having me, man. Check out Fly Nerd Group, Fly Nerd Primetime, Kai's Troubleshooters, but I go by Cosmo Galactus on the show. That's what they call me in Chicago, man. Dope photography is dope. Building with you guys is really a pleasure and an honor being on this show and just expressing, how I feel. You know what I mean? And it's just
thank you for being on.
So, no problem, man. And anytime, dude. I'll just drop on in. It's all good.
Thanks for everybody jumped in. Midnight jumped in here and hollered at us. No Chewing jumped in and hollered at us. Thank you everyone for jumping in, hollering at us, man. We every Sunday, man. We're gonna keep doing it. Wednesday, we're hitting y'all with some more. I think starting in February is going to be what Jimbo called it. It's the old and new.
Oh yeah.
Flashback February is old and new. So we're gonna be challenging people to use a hashtag to put up an older photograph that they did from whenever and show us a progression photograph. How are you shooting now? We want to see the learning curve, the growth curve, and just like really get that exposure out there. So that's coming. And then we're also going to be starting February. We're going to be featuring artists. Like we'll take 4 shots of theirs and feature it along with the other shots out there. So yeah, man, it's all about building the community. So
hey, yo, before we wrap it up, go to flynerdgroup.com and subscribe and share to all this stuff. Subscribe and share to me, to Troubleshooters, IG, to everyone else. If you haven't, I know you probably have, but just in case. And flynerdgroup.com, Intel Music Group / Fly Nerd Group Primetime on Twitch every Wednesdays at 5. You see our live show. We do the same, chop it up here. Live studio audience with the DJs, mixing it up. J-Dot. Shout out to Ambi Warhol, Soulstar, Coach E, Soulstar, Moxie Peaches, myself, and K-Max. And I just had to get those shout outs out.
No, that's props.
Nice.
That's props, man. That's props.
Shout them out.
Again, thank you, man. Thank you.
That's what it's about, man. Get it out there, man. Get it out there.
We greatly appreciate you coming on next week, too. That's gonna be dope, man. Thank you.
I got you.
We'll put out a promo on it and get it built up. And so, hey, man, everybody tune in. That's how we do. We appreciate all y'all. And hey, man, well, Blitz says what he says, man. Say what you say.
Yeah, man, it's time to start being lazy, bro.
You heard
end of the week.
You heard him. That's how it goes. We'll holler at y'all. Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
Find them toys, man. If you gotta find them Spider-Man, find them Spider-Man tomorrow.
Yes, find me Spider-Man, please.
Yeah, find me one too, man. I need the Spider-Man, man.
That's right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.